Anthony Creek with DTG Printer Parts. Today I'm going to be talking about our dark garment pressing papers. Top quality, okay? And I'll tell you why. Now, a lot of people use Teflon, they use light garment parchment papers to press your garments. If it works for you, great, okay? But I've done DTG for 12 years and most of the time those leave a box, okay? So you should buy our dark garment pressing papers for that reason, and not only that, but it gives a great finish to the garment, okay? I'll talk about how to use these also. Now, with our pre-treatment, you can hang dry garments, and sometimes it's necessary. If you've got a military green, some neons, okay, some light colors that normally stain, like charcoals. Now, charcoals don't always stain on each brand, okay? So there are some that will and won't. We may have matrix in the future, but right now we don't. So on those specific colors, those light colors, you may need to hang dry those. And if you are buying something else other than our pre-treatment, you may need to check with the supplier to see if they have that knowledge on hand. Okay, moving on. Pressing the garments. This is what I do. You don't have to do this, but you can. After you're done pre-treating, you usually will cure for 50 seconds and the pre-treatment will be dry by that time. Now, I found out over the years that one time pressing the pre-treat in not only leaves a box, but it also leaves up fibers. So if you've ever printed a dark garment and seen a bunch of white fibers poking through your image, okay, that is because all of the fibers are not pressed down. So what I do is split this up into 17-second presses. 3 sets of 17-second presses. Each time I lift up my dark garment pressing or curing papers, each time, let the steam come out, and that helps. The first 2 presses help dry the pre-treat. The third pushes the rest of the fibers down and also finishes off and dries the rest of the pre-treat. Now, when pressing pre-treat, you need to use heavy pressure. Heavy pressure on a stalls is close to about a 9, okay? And when you cure, you have to use low to medium pressure, which is about a 2 on the stalls. 1 to 2, okay? So if you don't have a stalls or some type of pressure gauge, then you'll probably need just a little bit of fine tuning. Now, light pressure is not barely touching the garment. It is putting some pressure on the garment, but not a whole lot. Now, when we're curing ink, we need to make sure that the ink is somewhat smashed into the garment. Now, if you barely have the top of the press barely hovering over the ink, it's not smashing in, okay? Pre-treatment is basically the glue that connects the ink and the shirt together. Now, if you barely hover with your heat press over the garment, you're not actually pressing into the garment. So this is basically what you need to do at the cure stage. So pressing pre-treat, always hard. At the curing stage, it's medium pressure, okay? So remember, when you're pressing the ink and curing, it's gonna be at a 2. Now, the temperatures you wanna use, I'm talking about Epson-based DTG ink, it's about 338 degrees, okay? That is the same when you're pressing pre-treat and then when you're curing the garment, okay? So, anyhow, these dark garment pressing papers will help create a good finish, a less of a box, and like I said, if you use my technique to finish your garment, okay, you don't get the fibers poking through. Not one single fiber is on my print. Okay, so if you like this video and you found it useful and you would like more information or to buy this product, you can find it on our website in the description below. Click on the link. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Anthony Creek, and thanks for watching.